There's one word that, in my mind, best describes Japan. Magical.
Oh.
You're standing among majestic snow-capped mountains one minute, wandering ancient temples the next, and then suddenly you're under a jungle of neon lights reflecting off wet pavement like you've stepped into a cyberpunk watercolor. Skyscrapers kissing the clouds. Add in the food, the convenience stores on every corner, and the warm, welcoming toilet seats.
Oh.
There's no place like it on Earth. Welcome to Rainy Day Rabbit Holes, where we take the history of the West off the rails.
If you like your history unhinged, you are in the right place.
I'm Shea.
And I'm Jody.
Let's fall down the rabbit hole. But the magic isn't just in the scenery or the snacks. It's in the stories. My favorite Japanese legend hits the sweet spot of cute, fluffy, mischievous, and absolutely ridiculous. This creature wields its giant, sail-like scrotum like a superhero tool belt. Today,
Wow, that's a lot of words put together.
We're talking about the tanuki.
Oh, the tanuki.
We're keeping our little tour of Japanese legends going, which also gives me an excuse to talk about my trip even more. If you haven't heard yet, I just spent 2 weeks gallivanting around Japan with my big brother, Jason. And if you're on the Patreon, you've probably seen some of the photo dumps and many updates. And I'll get more pictures out soon, and I'll leak some onto our social media. And I won't drag you through the full travelogue, but in short, we spent 4 nights in Tokyo, then hopped on the Shinkansen, the bullet train, to Nagano. And Nagano sits right in the middle of Honshu, and Honshu is Japan's main island. The area of Nagano is famous for mountains, hot springs, monkeys, and also for being the highest prefectural capital in Japan.
Oh, wow. What's prefectural?
Prefectural it's basically like their states.
Oh, got you.
The big draw in winter is the Snow Monkey Park, where little macaques soak in hot springs like exhausted salarymen. And other highlights are Zenkoji Temple and the Togakushi Shrines, both of which we visited. I'll save Togakushi for another episode because the myth around that shrine is a whole story on its own. But Zenkoji Temple is absolutely incredible. Now, if I can convince you, Jody, and some of our girlfriends to go to Japan, we are going to visit Nagano and visit Zenkoji Temple.
Okay.
It's pretty special.
Oh.
There's this long, picturesque street leading up to the temple where you can nibble on oyaki, which are these pan-fried dumplings filled with local veggies, sometimes beef, but more often than not, it's veggies. Absolutely delicious. Or you can grab seasonal ice cream. And in this time of year, it was chestnut is the seasonal ingredient. So I got chestnut ice cream.
Oh, that sounds wonderful, actually.
0 regrets. It is the best ice cream I've ever had in my life. The temple grounds are huge. They're serene and ancient. Zenkoji's foundation can be traced back to 642. That's almost 1,400 years ago, if you're wondering. An image of Buddha was created in India and introduced to Japan via the Korean Peninsula in 552. And it was enshrined in Nagano by Yoshimitsu Honda in 642. It's commonly believed to be
So Honda's been around a really long time.
Been around. Tiny little cars, even back then. It's commonly believed to be the first Buddhist statue ever brought into Japan. So pretty important.
Yeah.
This image is considered to be so sacred that it was hidden from view in 654, and no one has set eyes on it since, not even the chief priests.
Wow, it's just in hiding.
Yes. So they made a copy of it, but again, it's considered so sacred, even the copy,
wow,
that it's only shown to the public every 6 years. The next opportunity is in 2027.
Oh. And how long of a window do they have it out?
Think about 90 days.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, gosh. It's got to be a rush of people, huh?
Yeah. Now, Nagano is unusual because unlike other major Japanese cities that grew around harbors or castles, Nagano grew around the temple. It's calmer than most of the big tourist hubs. And if you're planning a Japan trip and want fewer crowds, definitely put Nagano on your list. And so, all right, enough about my adventures, because I promised you a Japanese legend starring a mischievous critter and its scrotum.
Oh, yes.
So,
I said that a little too emphatically.
oh, yes. Scrotum.
Oh, God.
Actually, the scrotum is the least interesting part of a man. I'm just going to say right now.
I mean, it depends on what you define as interesting. Enticing, maybe is what you're thinking.
It is the least enticing part of a man. I mean, what? No, second least enticing, because there's something around the corner that's even
on the south
less
side
enticing. Yeah. Okay. So strap in after this quick break.
Strap in or strap on?
Strap on after this quick break. Oh my God. We're terrible. No one should listen to us. So if you travel around Japan, especially in the more rural areas, you might see these ceramic statues of these goofy raccoon-like creatures standing on its hind legs. And I'm going to put pictures, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Wearing a pointy, wide-brimmed straw hat. Often it has a bottle of sake in its hand or at its feet. It's cute. It's a little bit silly. Sometimes it's small and squat, like 8 inches high, but sometimes it's up to like 4 feet high. I mean,
Wow.
Jody, that's as tall as you.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I'm looking it in the eye.
She barely has to stoop down to kiss it.
Keith always says, oh, you shouldn't sit in the front seat. It's not safe.
Need your car seat.
Booster seat. I told the kids that the other day, and they're like, that's mean.
As you look a little closer, you might notice something a little odd. What's that between its legs? Is it sitting on something? Wait a minute.
It's a pillow.
Are those its balls? Holy crap, those things are huge.
Is it bigger than like a billy goat? Like,
Oh my God. We're talking like
half their body size?
half the size of their head for each one.
Oh, each one?
For each one.
Oh my golly. That sounds really like
Uncomfortable.
yeah, like a drag on your day.
Drag, yes. Congratulations, you've just met the tanuki, one of Japan's most adorable, hilarious, and enduring legends. So, believe it or not, tanuki are a real-life animal
Okay.
that originated in Eastern Asia, but due to its thick, very luxurious fur, it became a favorite fur animal throughout much of Europe, and they were imported to Russia and all other points in Asia. They are incredibly hardy and adapt easily, have thick fur that allows them to live far north. They have a varied diet, and they are the only canid that can hibernate. So you heard me right. They are in the biological family Canidae.
Okay.
The tanuki is better known as the raccoon dog. And they look a little bit like a raccoon, and a fox had a freaky orgy, and the tanuki was their love child. I'll post pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I just made it sound like Russia is part of Asia, and I realize it is not quite. Asia and Europe.
There you go.
Now, they adapt extremely well, which is why they also live in big cities like Tokyo. They rummage through trash like our native trash panda raccoons.
I was picturing that.
Yep.
Mhm.
And in rural areas, you'll see warning signs to residents to secure their garbage against tanuki raids.
So like we have the bear issue at night, or we have our own raccoon issue, as we've seen.
Yes.
You have to keep that stuff.
Yep. We were in this little rural town called Kiso Fukushima in the Kiso Valley. It's one of the little post towns. If you're in the Patreon, you will have heard my story about the Nakasendo Trail and all the little post towns. We stopped there one morning and we're just walking through the streets, and there was a trash enclosure that was like fully like fenced in and everything. And there is a picture of a tanuki and warnings about securing your trash against this little pest. So very much like a raccoon in most of the rest of the world.
I guess not as scary as a bear.
Right. In Tokyo, which again is the largest city in the world, they wander around Meiji Shrine in Harajuku the Imperial Palace grounds, and apparently even Shinjuku Station, which is the busiest train station in the world. There is video of a tanuki wandering around the station. I mean, he was lost and couldn't find his way out like everybody else, like every tourist.
He was following the crowd. He was part of the crowd.
There's also a story of a tanuki who just casually walked into a ballet class because they had an automatic door. So the instructor was like, everything was fine. And then I heard a scream. And then there's this tanuki wandering through the studio.
Did you take a spot? Yes. Start doing
plie or something. Okay, so
grab the bar.
I know what you're thinking, but Shay, can we get back to those giant balls?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you sickos. Here we go. We need to get something straight. The enormous dangly bits the tanuki is famous for aren't his testicles. They're his scrotum. Important distinction. And this scrotum isn't just big. Okay, and I'm also going to clear up here. Real life tanuki, normal sized scrotum.
Oh, got it. Legendary tanuki.
Legendary tanuki, legendary scrotum.
Got it.
It's not just big. It's magical. It's stretchy. It's kind of like a fleshy brownish pink Swiss Army knife. It does a lot of things. It's very useful.
I was thinking of silly putty.
Very much, but a little knobbly.
Oh, got it. Yeah,
like
yeah.
little
that's what
hair novel.
It had to have some texture to it, but also the flexibility. And
I think we all know what a scrotum feels like.
Most of us. I'm a nurse. There's different scrotums out there, Shay.
They're like butterflies. They're like snowflakes. The scrotums.
Maybe
everyone's
not that.
Special. Beautiful in its own way.
There's more like 5 varieties. No, I'm kidding.
God. Okay. Now, the actual tales of the tanuki don't actually mention the marvelous sack that often, but artists over the centuries, especially during the Edo era, have gone wild, gleefully depicting the tanuki using his pouch of prosperity to do some truly incredible things. So the artists really got down with this. Okay.
Pouch of prosperity. I'm loving it.
It is said that the tanuki can stretch his coin purse to the size of 8 tatami mats. That's around 12.96 meters.
What?
Or 139.5 square feet.
That is a lot of silly putty.
It's basically the size of a large bedroom. I bet this is probably...
Can you imagine?
About the size of what a tanuki scrotum, with the studio we're sitting in here. But unlike tatami, which are panels covered with woven rush grass, scrotums are stretchy and flexible, and so much more handy.
Mm-hmm.
In various renditions, tanuki are depicted using its magical ball sack as a sail, helping his tanuki friends get across a lake. Or how about as a rowboat, merrily floating down the river? Feeling a bit peckish, but forgot your fishing poles? No worries. A giant scrotum makes an excellent net for catching eels.
Wow.
Or it can be swung around to knock geese out of the sky.
Okay, have you ever watched Captain Caveman? Where you just like pull... No, as a cartoon as a kid. So he's this little... I don't know. He was supposed to be a caveman, but he was animalistic. Anyway, he would have all this fur and he would just reach in and pull all these tools out. And I'm thinking...
Oh, he's like Inspector Gadget, but a caveman?
Yeah. And now I'm just picturing if he had his own... He could just pull out his scrotum and do all of these things.
Yes, it was that, but it was just a scrotum that did all these things. A wee bit nipply?
Oh, gosh.
Sling tanuki sack over your shoulders. Getting rained on? Set up that stretchy love purse as a canopy.
Oh, my golly.
Works great to provide shade while doing a little fortune telling as well.
It is the most useful scrotum.
Useful. About to be overwhelmed by a horde of enemies? No problem. Smother them with your sack.
Oh, my golly. Here. Night-night.
Want to participate in a local parade? Just pop some googly eyes on your giant nads and they make an awesome parade float. And I am not kidding you. There are Edo era paintings of a tanuki setting his giant scrot
oh my gosh
on a float and then wrapping weird eyeballs on it.
Oh my
like
gosh.
they look like googly eyes.
I feel like one day a poor tanuki with some sort of scrotum abscess came through, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is it."
There's some. We'll get to where this all comes from. So very useful, tanuki scrote. But again, tanuki's. I can't believe I'm saying tanuki's scrote. Tanuki's
over and over again.
Incredible expanding testicular tarp isn't really a big part of the amazing legends around the tanuki, but certainly its most enticing. So how did the craze for depicting tanuki with a giant magical scrotum take off in the Edo period? So remember, this is the 1603, I think, to 1868. That's the Edo period. So we're talking paintings made in the 1617 and early 1800s depicting this little raccoon dog using his scrotum for all of these things. Unfortunately for the tanuki, it had nothing to do with sexual prowess. In fact, it was a big bummer for the tanuki. So you see, the city of Kanazawa, one of the places we visited on our trip. Did I tell you I went to Japan?
Again?
And it's also now my favorite large city. And when we go to Japan in a couple of years, I'm taking you to Kanazawa. It's famous for gold leaf. So this delicate foil can be found on everything in Kanazawa, from jewelry to cups and bowls. They put it on ice cream.
Oh.
You can even get gold leaf wrapped sushi.
Oh.
I did not participate in any of those because here's my burning question. If you eat gold leaf, can you see it when it comes out the other end? Do you have fancy poops?
Fancy, but the whole turd comes out gold leaf
wrapped in gold. Now that I would pay for.
Yes. Yeah. And would you scoop it out and keep it?
At least take a picture. Show it to everyone. On my travels.
I can just see it. I can just see it displayed on your mantle. Encased, of course.
It's wrapped in gold from Kanazawa.
Let me tell you about my trip to Japan. Here, this is my favorite souvenir.
The time I ate gold leaf wrapped sushi. Is that the sushi? No.
It was.
God, that's so gross. No one should listen to us ever. Okay. So, but gold leaf is difficult to work with because of its delicacy. So metal workers back in the day would wrap a ball of gold in the scrotum skin from a tanuki.
Oh my golly.
Obviously, the tanuki was now dead. You would
Hopefully,
hope it wasn't while he was alive.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Just in case there were questions. Then they could hammer the gold into large, thin sheets without breaking, thanks to the toughness and stretchiness of the scrotum.
Got it.
I've never said scrotum so much in my life.
No.
Hopefully I never will
I was going to
again.
say, this is it.
Said I'm now a lesbian.
The word itself has turned you
Yes,
away.
I mean, I was teetering before. This pushed me right over the edge. Oh, God. Okay.
Sorry to the hubs.
Sorry, husband. I'm now a lesbian because I said scrotum
Because of
too
a
much.
tanuki. You are out.
It said the word scrotum too much and I'm just done. I want nothing to do with that. All right. The Japanese word kintama, meaning golden balls, is everyday slang for testicles in Japan.
Okay, what is it? Tinkama?
Kintama.
Kintama. Add those backwards vowels.
Kintama.
Kintama. Okay, from now on,
maybe
it's my word.
Kintama. I think it's kintama.
Kintama.
The tanuki's association comes from kinotama, meaning small ball of gold, which ties back into gold beating. Over time, this linguistic overlap fused into folklore. Tanuki scrotums became popular in the Edo era as wallets and charms because they were believed to stretch your money, just as craftsmen stretched gold with tanuki scrotum skin. Gotta get scrotum too many times. Okay.
I see a few more pages. I feel like scrotum's coming a
5
few more times.
pages in
I
this
feel like
story.
scrotum's coming a few more times.
I need to do a control F and see how many. It's probably going to be like 25 times the word scrotum is said. And now we're just saying it over and over. Okay. Although the legend of the tanuki testicles is silly and charming, it's not the end of the tanuki's magical powers, which have nothing to do with its scrotum, which we will get into right after this break. To say the word scrotum.
Scrotum break.
Scrotum break.
For the scrotum break.
So the Japanese are really into lore around shapeshifters. I will hopefully be doing a story at some point about the legend of the kitsune, or the magical fox. And like the kitsune, the tanuki loves to use his shape-shifting powers to cause mischief. Now, sometimes, like the kitsune, he becomes a beautiful woman, seduces a man, and leaves him waking up in a pile of leaves in the middle of the forest, wondering what life choices led him here. More often, Tanuki disguises himself as a Buddhist monk, Tanuki Bozu, and creates chaos. Unlike real monks, he's almost always depicted as well-fed and round-bellied. Tanuki love imitating humans. They'll attend funerals, gather in graveyards, chant in the night, and confuse mourners. They'll impersonate government officials, bang on doors, and demand taxes, or perhaps accuse you of a crime.
Oh, my.
So just remember that, guys. If somebody is asking for you to pay your taxes, it's probably a magical shapeshifter, and you don't need to pay your taxes. It's fine.
They're just stealing.
Don't pay taxes.
It's a fraud.
It's a fraud.
Hoax. It's a hoax.
It's a hoax. It is. It's Democratic hoax. It was Biden all along. Wanted you to pay taxes. Sorry.
Because of his large scrotum.
Oh, God.
His stretchy, large scrotum.
No, I don't want anything about that involved with anybody in office. Thank you.
Well, especially when they're of that era or age.
Those are old nads.
Those are stretchy.
They're down to
They're
his
already,
knees.
those are already stretchy.
We're all stretched out. They're no good anymore. Okay, sorry.
Hey,
guys.
they're
Sorry,
still
guys.
good.
According to whom? Jill?
Long ones are just as good as.
Jill.
Do not discriminate.
Do not besmirch Biden's scrotum.
I mean, in reality, we don't know, so we should say
Alleged stretchy.
Saggy.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry.
Hey, you started this. You knew I wouldn't be able to be an adult in this scrotum story.
They also like to imitate sounds. They'll make the sound of thunder and lightning, animals, and people. So this one's good. There's this tale of the Tanuki tricking a train conductor into thinking another train was coming at his train on the same tracks. And this would cause the conductor to make an emergency stop. The conductor would then leap out of the cab only to find an empty track. Nothing. And this happened night after night.
Same area or just
random?
Okay.
Yes, same area. Until finally one night the conductor was like, I'm ignoring this. I'm just going to
run over this
going.
Tanuki.
And yeah, the next morning the conductor goes out and inspects the tracks and he finds a dead Tanuki on the tracks. And it never happened again. That was it. That was the end of that.
They learned their lesson. Yep. Consequences.
Love you're like, consequences, Tanuki. Now, they love to make noises in general. They'll sneak into your home or shop and slam your pots and pans around in the middle of the night, or they'll throw pebbles on your roof all night long. They also are fond of drumming their big bellies. It makes this big sound, and will use this drumming as a way to lure travelers off the path to get lost in the woods.
Oh, what do they do with them when they're lost? Or do they just like to watch them wander around?
Exactly. They just like to make people lost and then wander around and they laugh at them. Tanuki are fond of shape-shifting into inanimate objects as well. Stone lanterns, trees, rocks, even the moon. So one of their favorite tricks is when the moon is visible in the sky, they will imitate the moon in the sky as well. So it'll look like there are two moons and everybody will think they're going crazy and they think that's hilarious. So
okay, for those who have school-age children, this reminds me a little bit of the 6'7" fad going around. It's a fad where adults are like, what does that mean? Because kids are walking around 6'7", and they 6'7", and the whole point of it is just to confuse adults. Like it doesn't mean anything, but they like to watch us try to figure it out.
Oh, so it's Tanuki would appreciate that.
Yes, it's that kind of thing.
Yes.
Like, looks funny.
So I think you could probably find some cartoons involving Tanuki that you could show your kids.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
Your grandkids. So
I'm, by the way, banned from saying 6'7". One of them gently let me know, Grandma, when adults say it, it's weird. It doesn't look good.
Then you need to tell them
you shouldn't do it.
The whole dumb joke about the one where you do the numbers and it's like 7, 8, 9.
Oh, yeah, I did that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
6'7" is really much more fun.
They're like, oh, cringe, Grandma.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're to that age.
Oh, Grandma, no, that's embarrassing. Stop embarrassing us.
Do not do that.
Then you need to double down.
I do. Yes, that
Yes.
is exactly how I behave. 6'7" comes up all the time because I'm not allowed to say it.
That's when you pull your pants up to your armpits.
Oh my gosh!
And do a little dance and say 6'7", 6'7", 6'7", and then they're like, "Well, now we can't say it at all."
Oh my gosh, we should do a skit, you and I.
Absolutely, I will embarrass myself.
It'll embarrass them.
To embarrass them, absolutely worth it. I don't have any F's left to give. I'm 46 years old.
This is our era.
Exactly. Of like, I don't care. You can only embarrass me if I'm embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed.
Because
so
I have to give a shit. And
Exactly.
I mean, beep.
Okay. All right. So one famous tale involves a tanuki who was rescued from a trap by a farmer. To repay him, the tanuki transformed into a teapot that the farmer could sell. So he sold the teapot, but unfortunately, when the buyer filled it with water and hung it over the fire, the teapot, quote unquote, sprouted legs, tail, and a head and ran for its life.
Oh my. Because it was too hot.
Yes. He's like, oh, I didn't think this one through.
Right. And I should not have chosen this item.
No. I should have chosen something that was going to go over a fire. He'll trick merchants by purchasing things with coins that later turn into leaves, long after the tanuki has left the area, of course. They also think it's hilarious to make a fisherman's net feel heavy and then laugh uproariously as the fisherman hauls up an empty net.
It is funny. It's not funny. It's so funny.
He can also create illusions to trick people, fooling them into believing they're having a conversation with a fellow traveler who later turns out to be an inanimate object or an animal. There's one
just sitting there
famous story where this guy thought he was having a full conversation with somebody else, and the tanuki revealed that it was a horse's ass.
I was thinking lamp. I was just not thinking good enough.
Literally a horse's ass. Yeah, it's great. The tanuki statues you see outside of shops and restaurants throughout Japan do not look anything like the real animal, or even the depictions of the tanuki from over the centuries. And I'll put all of these pictures up on the website, by the way. So the statues are cheerful and goofy, and they've got this big face and a small snout and a really round belly. And this version of the tanuki became popular in the late 1930s when artist Tetsuo Fujiwara moved into the Koga region in Shiga Prefecture and devoted his career to making these funny little creatures. So then in 1951, Emperor Hirohito visited the town, and in his honor, the streets were lined with tanuki statues waving little flags. Charmed, like the emperor was like, this is the cutest thing ever. He wrote a poem about it, and the press picked it up, and the surrounding publicity turned the tanuki into a national craze. So they are set out in front of businesses for good fortune or just to lure people in with their cute little mischievous looks.
Kind of like the Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm, exactly. So that's the tale of the tanuki and his magical nutsack.
Wow. So going back, there's an actual tanuki.
There's a real life animal that this is based on. And
okay.
Then there's
Do they go by the same name?
Yeah. It's just tanuki.
Wow. Okay.
Or raccoon dog.
Yeah.
But tanuki is the...
So how do you know if you're talking about the actual animal or the mystical animal?
I don't know, but I will tell you there is a song.
Mm.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Tan tan tanuki no kintama wa kaze mo nai no ni bura bura. So in English that means tan tan tanuki's balls. Even if the wind isn't blowing, swing swing. So
swing, swing,
swing, swing. Buddha, Buddha. I will post pictures of this on our website. I will post it on Instagram. If you want to see more photos of my trip, head on over to Instagram, Rainy Day Rabbit Holes Pod. Check out the website, rainydayrabbitholes.com. Once again, thanks to our wizard of websites, Letha Davis. You can see the beautiful SEO-driven website that we have, and you can get one of your own by visiting easybreezy.com. That's EASYBRZY. Easy breezy.
And I highly recommend her. First of all, she's really good at what she does, but she's also a great collaborator. She does nothing without, talking to us and showing us too, because she knows, hey, how would you like this done? By the way, this is what I'm talking about, because we don't know anything.
Yes. She took our website from being very mid at best.
I was going to say, yeah.
Low mid at best, to being absolutely gorgeous and beautiful and magical. And I love everything about it.
So functional.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And also thanks you to Logan Hine for
Yes.
the great social media work. I will tell you guys, I have not posted anything myself on social media in about 2 months.
Yeah.
It has been all Logan
We do
Hine.
the responses. We do communicate
Yes.
with people, but they do the
They
post.
do the content, which has
content.
been a huge help.
And they are
because
so talented.
They are.
I mean, I
all
look
those
at this
little
stuff and I'm
videos.
like, so beautiful.
It's magical. It's insane. I don't even know. Like, they blow my mind. These
So if
videos.
you're looking for someone to boost your content, and content isn't your forte,
if you have a brand, if you have a podcast, any other kind of business, Logan
these are your
Hine
people.
is great. Logan at redemptionindustries.com. Reach out. And if you would like to support us, we would love it if you would join our Patreon. Again, for just $5 a month, you get bonus content, you get ad-free episodes, you get all of this like fun bonus content. If I can drag Jody to Japan, we will do bonus content from Japan. And this was more exciting than more tempting than the slit-mouthed woman.
Yeah. The trail. You'll listen to our story about the Nakasindo Trail. That one may have reeled me in with.
Yeah, if you want to hear that, you have to be a member of the Patreon.
Oh, yes.
So $5 a month, you can join the Patreon. You can listen to all those. Hey, join it for 2 months, listen to all our bonus episodes, and then cancel it. I don't know. Or don't. Just forget about it. It's $5 a month.
Yeah.
What are you spending on coffee?
Right.
Come on.
Another way you can support us is interacting on our social media and YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Because
We're trying to double down on YouTube right now.
When you interact with us, it brings more views and more people will see it. So
yes,
the more you interact with us and we interact with you, the more likely we are going to get new listeners. So that's also another way to support us.
Exactly. And we appreciate all of your support. We appreciate you listening. Thanks again for listening to me go on and on about Japan. And I will say it again. Gosechiyo ありがとうございました。じゃあね、まだ後で。That's thanks. I really went Japan on that.
Yeah.
まだ後で。
She's looking at me. I'm like, ooh.
I got really good at there is a little bit, I will say, whininess in like a true Japanese tone where it's like, ありがとうございます. And I really got good at that when I was there. And I'd be like,
I'm so anti-whining.
'arigatou gozaimasu.
It's going to be like a total personality shift to do it.
You just got to just like trail it out. ありがとうございます. As you walk away.
There we go. We'll call it trailing out, not whining.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next time and
see you down the rabbit hole.